Lahaina. Hawaii hills above Lahaina's historic city center have been surrounded by non-native grass for more than a century. Herbs. Remains of sugarcane fields in the region, which was largely closed in 1999. Dried landscape. After the winter rains, their height extended. Shrub fires would disappear, species would adapt and grow again, leaving the native grass behind, getting closer to houses. The locals living surrounded by these fields say that anyone who comes to manage vegetation rarely comes. Why are forest fires in Hawaii so devastating and predictable? Then on August 8, power lines fell near one of these flammable areas and fire was opened down the hills. This was a series of events that would lead to one of the deadliest forest fires in U.S. history. A study at Washington Post suggests that hell, which destroyed town Lahaina, started on a hill north of city center. Fallow, unmanaged land, and geographical spread and density non-native grass revealed that creating a fast-moving zone are essential elements. Uncontrollable fire. Comprehensive remonitoring is based on a review of topographic maps, satellite RI, videos recorded by eyewitnesses, tax parcel data, as well as interviews with local residents and fire ecology botanical experts. This shows how strong winds blowing from southwest push down the hills filled with huge vegetation, with overgrown flames. Feeds a fire that will consume propane tanks, melt steel and kill at least 115 people. However, number of dead is expected to increase. Post's research reveals that despite the repeated warnings about fire risk for years, poor enforcement of rules and lack of government resources prevent meaningful actions to manage grass. The areas where fires begin and spread are primarily the property 3 parties Kamehameha Schools, also known as Bishop Mansion, an educational foundation that is one of the state's largest private landowners. The state Hawaii, and Peter Martin, a well-known local developer. The risk forest fire is high due to invasive grasses, many of which lack active management. The town was basically surrounded by a gunpowder keg waiting to explode with a spark, said David Bowman, professor of pyrogeography and fire science at the University of Tasmania. What happens in Maui can also be repeated on the Hawaiian Islands, where most of the land has fallow fields of similarly large, non-native grass. Lahaina Maui Fire Map. Director Maui Fire Map. Hills above Lahaina city center during sunrise. On August 8, evidence shows that strong winds drop power lines in the area and sparks on dry bushes. Hawaiian Electric said it appeared that this was the cause of the fire that morning. In videos shot at 6:40 in morning, broken lines dangling from electric poles near first fire appear. Severe wind pushed the flames to the southwest. It later stated that this meant that the fire was not extinguished but surrounded to stop its spread. The fire began in properties largely covered